What's going on, y'all? It's your man Vic, and I'm the hot son of Columbia. And I'm out here in Kelsley Ridge in Kershaw County, right now in Elgin, neighborhood built by Essex Homes. And I'm just out here looking at a particular home for one of my clients that has recently been pre-approved. And while I'm in here, I want to go ahead and give you guys some more nuggets of information, all right, about how you can leave your job and never look back. How you can use the job you're on to make money, to leave that job and never look back. So right now, I'm going to talk to the fellas. But again, this can be used for everyone. But I gave something yesterday talking about my women and the girls trip. Now I'm going to talk about my fellas that you go to the club together, you go to the gym together. It takes 5 people on the court to play basketball together. It takes 7 people on the field to play flag football together. You go to bike week together. Why not make some money together? And let me tell you how. I'm gonna start off by telling you first, I have a homeboy or a client of mine that purchased a home about a year ago now. And he actually bought a townhome. All right, he bought this townhouse in St. Andrews Woods or something like that. It's like in the St. Andrews area, townhouse, and he bought it for $18,000. Now, rent normally in that area is going for about $650. He took a chance. He understood supply and demand. More people are renting than they are buying. So he understood if he put it out there, it may be 20 people that'll say that's too high for the price that he decided to put on it for rent. But all he needed was 1. So normally rent is $600 to $650. But as the owner of the property, you have to pay HOA fees. In that townhouse area, you have to pay a monthly fee of $150. Now that takes away from your overall profit, all right, your return on investment. So what he did was, he bumped the price up to $850. He rented it out for $850. Again, he got a lot of flack, but he needed one person to say yes. That one person said, hey, I need a place to rent, I'll do it. They moved in. Now, after getting the $850 a month rent, paying the $150 a month HOA fees, now he's making $700 a month. $700 a month on a rental property gives him $8,400 a year. All right, 2-3 years, he's made his money back. Say 3 or 4. I always like to give myself more room, you know what I mean, just in case of incidentals, any repairs, taxes every year. So instead of, the 2.5 year time frame, he make his money back, I like to say 3.5, even 4, right? But he makes his money back. And now he has a property that is income producing every month. And every year, it's a good tax write-off for him as well. So with that being said, what if 5 homeboys got together, people that were at the Kaufman Road Park, or 5 homeboys that went to bike week together, or went to the gym together, or went to the club together to drink. What if you said, hey man, let's get together at my house and talk about a business plan? So if 5 homeboys got together and divided that same $18,000 up amongst each other, all right? So now they're all going to pay $3,600. $3,600 a piece. That buys them this property. Now they're going to rent it out every month and get $850. And then they're going to pay the HOAs and make $700. They're going to split that $700 up amongst each other, and it provides them $140 a month. All right. Now, ideally, I would set up a joint checking account with everybody's name on it, a business account, everybody's name on it. I would leave that money there to make us, to keep making that money. Once we hit a certain amount in that account, I would buy something else. All right, we would look at what else we can do. I'm gonna get to the second part of this video, but if it was me, the first thing you could do, leave that money in a joint account. Everybody has eyes on it. Nobody is gonna pull any money out without everybody having to sign. and then you use that same account to pay your taxes and your repairs and all of that that you need to do. But once it hits a certain amount, you do a draw on that business account and you use that for more business, all right, purposes, all right, for that particular business. All right, so, but individually, you make $140 a month. Times 12 gives you $1,680 a year. Now, again, after a little over 2 years, you will have made back your return on your investment. So, seems pretty worth it to me. All right, you're going to get more return on your investment than just letting money sit in a savings account where there's not much interest growing on there. And fun fact for me, almost every time I make a chunk of money, you know what I mean? When I'm making, you know, 20,000 or 30,000 or whatever like that on some closings, I'm trying to find a way to get rid of that money because it's not doing anything sitting in a savings account. But if you know, once it goes to my business account, I try to find a way to put it in investments, whether it's land, a trailer, you know, starting up a business in TD Ameritrade to buy stocks, something like that that's going to garner me some dividends or interest, all right, and make me money down the line. All right, so that's just me. It doesn't, just to say you have $50,000 or $60,000 saved up isn't really doing you anything. Let your money work for you, all right? Now, let's just say those same 5 guys, now they're making money on something that's $18,000. And listen, there still are properties at this place. You need to call me and I can help you buy this property. So if you're looking at this video, you and your homeboys need to give me a call. We can go out there and look at these properties and get you guys in it. Some need a little bit of work, but it's worth it. All right, and we can get a lowball offer and get you in this property. But that's $18,000 for 5 homeboys split up. Now let's just say, after a while, or if you decide I don't want to do the property thing, I want to open my own business and start a dump truck company. I'm using my job that I'm on every day that I hate to save my money, make me some money. I'm not going to get a raise and go buy something else. I'm not going to get a raise, go buy a car or a motorcycle or toys or go on a trip. No, I'm going to sacrifice. I'm going to get that raise. I'm going to work the overtime. I'm going to start saving my money. I'm going to see what I can cut out, get a fire stick instead of cable. I'm going to find ways that I can save money to get off of this job. So now I'm going to make that sacrifice and say, I'm going to open up a dump truck company. What y'all think, fellas? Okay, let's just say a dump truck. Another fun fact, when I first got out of the military, I went and got my CDL. My uncle was driving dump trucks. He owned them and he was making great money. Showed me his check stub. That's all you got to do. I'm like, hey, that's a viable business. I want to start it. So I went and got my Class A CDL because I wanted to also be able to drive trucks and own a dump truck or a 18-wheeler. And if I needed to drive it, I could. While that's still my goal, real estate is my passion. I want to stay in my lane, but I can start a dump truck company. So if you're watching this video and you want to start a dump truck company and you just need the help as far as funds, holler at me. If you're somebody that I, you know, can entrust business stuff to or whatever like that, and we can start a viable business and you want to drive the dump truck, hey, holler at me. All right. But if you were to start a dump truck company, it would cost you $30,000 to buy a good dump truck. Now, if you want to buy a dump truck, 2016 to 17, it's going to cost you $100,000, all right? But you can find a good one for like 30. You really can find some for less, but just for good quality and good numbers for this video, I'm going to say $30,000. 5 homeboys split that $30,000 up. That's going to make you divide it up into $6,000 a piece. All right, now $6,000 a piece. With the dump truck, you can make $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 a week, easy. But I'm gonna go with $2,000 a week. Now you make $2,000 a week, $8,000 a month on this one dump truck that cost you $30,000 to buy. Now the 5 of you divide that up. That's $1,600 a week that each one of you are making. Over, then you do, $1,600 a month that each one of you are making. Take away 600 for tires, incidentals, insurance, gas, all that type of stuff. So now each one of you are now profiting $1,000 a month instead of 16. You're both all gonna put in 600, which is 3,000 a month for incidentals and any gas and all that type of stuff. And then each one of you is gonna make $1,000 a month. Now, after 12 months, you all made $12,000. 12,000 times 5, you've made $60,000 that year between the 5 of you. We just said a dump truck costs $30,000. After the first year, now that you made $12,000 on your own, $60,000 between the 5 of you, go buy 2 more dump trucks. So now, if you just profited $12,000 on your own with this same equation, now you go buy 2 more dump trucks. Now, ideally, you can make $36,000 the next year off of the 3 dump trucks. So you really can plan this thing out. Now, understand the one thing I didn't say is depending on how you run it. If all 5 of you are staying on your jobs or whatever, then you need to pay a driver. That is going to take away from your overall profit. But again, the driver isn't making anything, you know, maybe $14 an hour or something like that, depending on what you guys decide to do. But, you know, or one of you can drive the truck and you guys work it out as far as payment, or all 5 of you can go get your Class A or Class B CDL, drive the dump truck, and just swap out, you know, 5 days a week. You drive the day, you drive tomorrow, blah, blah, blah. So you can do it all kind of ways, but you can make money off of either buying a townhome for like the $18,000 my client did and make money, or you can start a dump truck company, or you can use the townhome to start making you money, stay on your jobs, still again, cut back, get your raises, save money, all this type of stuff. You have to have a plan to get off of your job. Don't just say, I hate it and I'm quitting. Set a plan in motion, get the training you need. Take the time to methodically lay out the roadmap to your finish line, all right? Because you can get there. So whatever it is you're trying to do, you know, if you're a nurse and you want to open up your own practice, find out what certifications you need. If somebody wants to open up your daycare, go to the orientation that they give downtown so you can go find out everything that you'll need and the classes that you'll need. If you want to get a dump truck or an over-the-road truck, go get your CDL. There are a number of things that you can do. You just got to start somewhere, guys, to get off of that job. All right, man. I'm your man, Vic. If you got any questions and you need any help, and again, if you want to start a dump truck company and it makes sense, holler at your boy. Come to me with a plan and let's start. I'm always down for making some money and helping people become entrepreneurs and reach your dreams and your goals. Holler at your boy, Vic, Hassan of Columbia. Comment, like, and subscribe.